What's up? Fearless here. You know, one of the greatest things that I think about being awake is that when you're watching just everyday, day in and day out dribble, for instance, that you catch off of TV, which I don't watch a whole lot of anymore, to be honest with you. But you're able to distinguish what you're seeing a lot easier. All these hidden messages. And I know you're thinking, hidden messages? What? What the hell is he talking about? Yeah. Subliminal, under the radar. And that leads me to the topic of today. Yesterday I saw Logan. And it was entertaining. It was shocking. Now, mind you, it's rated R. First rated R Wolverine movie, for that matter. Not the first Marvel rated R movie, but nonetheless. I'll go so far as to say that definitely Logan is the best Wolverine movie ever. Period. Bar none. Without a doubt. As far as getting as close to the comic as possible. Because before, whether it be, the X-Men animated series from the 90s, or any X-Men movie that has come out, or Wolverine movie, they've all dumbed down, the actual, what actually happens in the comic. The comics are a lot more brutal than any depiction up into Logan. Of the X-Men or Wolverine, or just how brutal comics really are. Which they are. They are violent. Without a doubt. Sorry, I'm flipping through this as I talk to you folks, but so back to Logan. Like I said, amazing. Not for, it wasn't on the level of, computer-generated shock and awe that you would see in Avengers or a movie like that, but it was still every bit as good. Because it told... I know you're thinking to yourself, or people that when they see it, they walk out and they're trying to figure out, what was the message? What was the story? I don't want to give away too many. Well, I don't want to give away any of the movie. Just go see it. But I might have a little. I might give away just really insignificant things. And what I'm talking about is, as far as what I lightly mentioned in the beginning of this video about being awake, is that take away the mutant factor from Logan, okay? Take away the mutant factor from Logan, and just replace it simply with the human factor. Not with the mutant factor. Remember in the beginning of the movie, now you have to have seen the movie to know what I'm talking about. It lightly touches base on, because it's a bleak future, okay, in this world, in Logan's world, the way I can tell. Because they lightly touch base on the atmosphere being affected, the water being ruined, So they're actually they're touching base on real things, and I noticed that right from the beginning because they actually said it right in the beginning of the movie, and then I'm like, okay, they said some real there. They said some truth. Okay, all right. So I enjoyed the rest of the movie, and I walked out of it, and talking with the people that I went with, and some of them didn't like it. You know, it was just that violent and that over the top, but then I just started thinking about it. Because in the movie, you actually see, like, there's a freeway scene when they're on the road or whatnot. Logan and Professor and the little girl. And there's a part where you see these trucks on the highway, but they're not manned. They're not manned by people, okay? All right? They're just automated AI trucks. Okay? So I saw that. And I saw the emphasis on cybernetics, you know, the marriage between machine and man, all right? That being the villain that kept on chasing, you know, kept on chasing Logan throughout the whole series, or I'm sorry, not series, but through the whole movie. So I made that connection. AI, cybernetics, also cloning. They dabbled on that because in the movie, you know, they dabbled on the cloning factor. And all this taking place in a mutant world. But maybe there was a hidden message, folks. Right? Because these people in Hollywood, they're trapped. They're owned. They're bought and paid for. They're not their own people. They don't make their own decisions, for the most part. Maybe they're able to get a message out through their movies. Is that the only way they're able to speak out now? I don't know. I'm just giving my opinion. How I dissected the movie. So they lightly touch base on, you know, geoengineering through the atmosphere, through the water, how they're fucking with us. They touched base on that. They touched base on AI taking over, replacing man, replacing us. All right? So they touched base on that. They touched base on cybernetics, which you're clearly doing right now. They touched base on cloning. Touch base, and basically it revolves around a replacement of humanity. Yeah. Now, there was a guy by the name of, and you know, and it's all about, you know, has to do with the shadow government. MK Ultra, mind control. There's a guy by the name of Elon Musk. I'm sure a lot of us have heard of him. You know, he was co-founded PayPal, and he's part of Tesla Motors. He's behind SpaceX. Now he quoted on 2/13 of this year. By the way, it is March 4th, 2017, by the way. But back to Elon Musk. He said on 2/13 of this year, okay, that humans must merge with machines or become irrelevant in an AI age. So this is an AI age, and we are becoming irrelevant unless we merge with machine. Okay? And that's just one man. And he's, you know, he's pushing hard for this. And he's part of the elite. That's their agenda, folks. And it also goes along with, the government trying to, they're going to push this RFID chip thing. You're going to see it more and more. That's just what I see happening. That's down the pipeline, folks. I mean, it's happening right now, and it's just going to get, more and more popular. Especially if people open-armedly take it, and embrace it. If we, the people, embrace this bullshit, so. And it also goes along with HARP, goes along, back to the chemtrail thing that I've talked about in the past, geoengineering, all these things together, and the Logan movie touches on all these. That's my short rant about the movie and its correlations to us, real life. That's what I took out of it. So when you're awake, which I am, you see these things. They just pop right out. Anyways. Those were my thoughts. Porgy out.